All right, the Chicagoland Exotic Animal rescues rehabilitates and rehomes exotic birds, reptiles, and even fish.
Joining us now with more is founder and executive director Jessica Katz. Jessica, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. Good morning.
Yes, you brought a few friends with you.
Yes.
It's so funny to me that these are all animals that were either given to you or found by you in Chicago.
Absolutely. It was completely surprising to me how many stray parakeets, such as Betty and Blanche, are found throughout the city. I had no idea until I started doing it, and then people started calling me, and here we are.
Okay. Do you have a veterinary background?
I don't. I have a bachelor's degree in animal science and wildlife biology, as well as a master's degree in nonprofit management, because I want to do this right. Although I do want to shout out to our veterinary partner, Chicago Exotics Animal Hospital in Skokie, because we could not do this without them.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so you just have a love of pets.
I do. This is part of what I call my evil plan to make the world a better place.
Okay.
So there is no other rescue in the city of Chicago that does what we do. We are the only licensed exotic animal rescue in the city limits. You have to go way out to the suburbs to find other people and animals who get the care that we provide.
Okay. How often do you get called when people find animals?
This time of year, it's not so much. Our stray season is typically from about April through the middle of December. But this winter has been so mild that we've gotten calls every month of the year about stray parakeets like these two, even a finch found in Uptown, a domestic finch from India.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the parakeets here.
Yep, these are Betty and Blanche, named for the Golden Girls. They are our 100th and 101st rescues. They are up for adoption, and one of the great things about us as an organization is we provide everything you need to succeed. So when you're adopting these girls, they have been to the vet. They come with an enclosure, a really big one. Don't do this at home. These cages are small and for travel, but we have a nice, great cage for them at home. They got all their toys, perches, food, everything you need to succeed so that adopters and foster families, we're always looking for foster families, can focus on giving them the care, attention, and affection they deserve.
So do you tell the story of how you found them when people come in to meet with them?
100%. These two girls came from another facility, from another rescue out in the suburbs. Bixby over here, our cockatiel, he is an alum. He was recently adopted, and he was found, he landed on somebody's head in Belmont Harbor last summer.
Wow.
Hi.
And the unfortunate truth is, out of all of the strays, 80% of our rescues are strays. The majority of them are not reunited with their families. We hold on to them, we try to find their people, and the good news is Bixby was adopted a few weeks ago by a very wonderful family after months of veterinary care.
Oh, fantastic. And then who's this little guy?
So we also take inquiries about reptiles. This is Cosmo. He's actually my leopard gecko. I've belonged to him for 6 years, and he came to me when a wonderful colleague of mine said, you know, I don't think we're giving him the right care. They did a great job with him, but I have a special place in my heart for leopard geckos. And I actually did get a call last summer. He has opinions right now. I got a call last summer that a woman in Wicker Park found one at her back door and kept him for 2 weeks trying to find his family, a guy just like this, and nobody claimed him. So believe it or not, we get inquiries about stray reptiles as well as stray birds.
I wouldn't even think to call somebody. Like, I would see, I'm like, oh, look, there's a funny lizard in my back. Or I'd see these birds in my backyard and be like, oh, they're beautiful.
And there is really no one else to call. If you call a wildlife facility, they work with the birds that you might find in your backyard, or turtles or snakes that are found in the wild. We do not work with wild animals. We work with the animals currently found in the pet trade.
Oh, got it.
That's what makes them exotic.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Hey, but so then tell me about how does you also allow people to come in and just visit with these animals?
The rescue is primarily out of my home in Andersonville, but we have a wonderful foster network that also allows for people to come visit adoptables in their homes. It is a better environment than having an enormous facility with 100 birds for now, but we aspire to eventually have a facility of our own that is an animal shelter, but run on a nature center model surrounded by education.
Can we take out your kind of your mascot,
sure
really?
Can.
Because he's got a great story.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, beautiful.
He's much more beautiful out of his enclosure, and he knows it. This is Bingo. He is a sun conure of undetermined age.
Hi.
He was dumped at a wildlife facility by someone who didn't speak English and couldn't tell his story. And what makes him such a good education ambassador is he has this story and he's injured. He was not treated well before he came to us. Imagine only being able to move your arm just a little bit. That's how much he can move one wing. He can't fly. So his job, I said to him, if you're going to stay with me forever, because it was love at first sight for us, his job is to tell everybody else about us, about what we do. And he does it really well because he loves being around people. He loves being on TV.
I like mom.
Yeah.
And he's giving you a gift.
And he's giving you a
Yes,
gift. But that's
well,
okay.
yeah.
I'm sure that happens.
That's part of the job.
Oh,
being a mom.
wow, this is amazing. So you also are looking for volunteers, obviously
Always.
donations,
Yes.
to foster homes.
Yes. We are a 501c3 not-for-profit organization, so 100% of your donations go to support these animals. We spend the most money on veterinary care because every single one of these animals goes to the vet on a regular basis, just like your dog and cat.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine. And needs special care for
Yes.
sure.
All right. Well, Jessica, thank you so
Thank
much for coming
you.
in and
For having
making
us.
us aware of CLEAR and all the good work that you do. So
And
thank
who knew
you.
that these things are out there in Chicago?
Yes,
You wouldn't know.
clearrescue.org is where you can find them and get more information.
Thank you both.